I remember the first time that somebody looked at my birth chart and said, I have such a balanced chart. First of all, I'm like, what does that mean? And most of the time, when we're talking about balance in a chart, we're either talking about masculine, feminine, or we're talking about the elements where it's fire, earth, air, water. I have all four elements in my chart. And so I've noticed a pattern that I tend to get along with people who have balanced charts more than I do with people who have unbalanced charts. I feel like as somebody who has all of the elements in my chart, I'm able to get along better with another person who has all of the elements in their chart because there's so much going on into an interaction. But when I interact with somebody who has heavily one sign or heavily one element, it can be very hard for the rest of my elements to find some kind of way to get along with this person because they're so dominating in their personality. What I've noticed about people who have heavily one element or sign in their chart is that they tend to seek out people who don't have that element. They're looking for people to balance them out because they're unbalanced themselves. For example, say that somebody has heavily fire in their chart, they're probably going to seek out people who have a lot of air in their chart because that will create balance. Somebody who has a lot of fire in their chart seeking out somebody who has a lot of water in their chart, there's just going to be a lot of conflict going on because when you think of fire and water, that's not the best combination. However, somebody who has heavily earth sign in their birth chart would probably get along with the person who has heavily water sign in their birth chart because earth and water work well together. If you're somebody who has heavily one element in your birth chart, comment below what your dominant element is and what signs or elements you tend to get along with.